Hi, today is day 99, 100 years tomorrow, 100 days, sorry. I went to the council today and it gives me a little bit more uplift, what to say. Uh, when my brother had come to uh, England, we had gone and taken up a flat for us to stay, to go and see all the friends. My brother wanted to see all his old friends, and we said, okay, we'll go. We, I drove all the way to London, and we stayed in Winslow. But the flat we rented, it was a beautiful flat. Only thing is it was steep climbing, and there were no banisters to hold on to. So we climbed every step of the way, and we also booked a parking area. The guy comes and opened the gate, and it's so congested though. And it was, anyway, it was, yeah. Anyway, the steps were so steep and no banisters to hold on to. I found it very difficult climbing up. So I made it a point just to go up and come down only if necessary. And I think it was the last 2 days we stayed in London after my brother had gone and see all his friend, and he had brought a hot chili thing from that restaurant. He said he had gone to a Sri Lankan restaurant, but that hot chili is something out of this world. It stop you from weeing or not just pooing, stop you from weeing as well. Sorry. And he said, okay, if you want to try, you can try. I ate half of it and I couldn't even breathe. It was so hot. Never eaten anything so hot. Then some of our friends from Pandya building in Mombasa came, 2 of them, brothers. Glad to have met you both. If you are listening to my story, it was very nice of meeting together, and I only hope that we can meet again someday. Let this COVID pass away. I hope everyone is safe to travel, and either you come and see me or I come and see you. It'll be nice to see you guys. It was a fantastic experience, and thanks for coming and seeing us at the flat. I know we had a tremendous time there. Thank you. Now, going back to some other thing. When my daughter was very young, I was carrying her at that time, holding her up or carrying her on my shoulders and things like that. We went to Scotland with a friend of mine who was a colleague from ICI, and he took us to a place in outside Edinburgh. I forgot the actual name of the place. It was a new town those days, and we spent the New Year in Scotland that year. So for them, it was a tradition that a black man carries a piece of some food and a bottle of whiskey or something into the house on New Year's Day. If you are not a black person, you carry a piece of coal and a bottle of anything into the house. The hominy, yeah, that's what they call it. The previous night, New Year's Eve, we all had gone into the pub, and every time somebody used to buy a drink for my wife, I wonder how many remembers Baby Sham. My wife loved brandy and Baby Sham. She tried once. So what they did, they bought about 13 or 14 glasses of Baby Sham, and it was like, she was drinking it slowly, one, and it was lying on the other thing. She went psh, 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 and finished the whole lot. And she was in a mess. And while we were returning, it was snowing really bad. And I fell in a ditch. I said, "Where's he gone?" And suddenly, the ditch was full of snow, and I was covered inside. And then they had to pull me out. And we walked slowly across. And the night doesn't just end there. It carries on till the morning, and nobody goes to sleep or anything. The couple who had us staying there was, they had 2 children as well, and they made room for us. It was very kind of them. I wonder how they're doing. Anyway, this chap who was a production supervisor in ICI, and he's the one who took me to Scotland. I don't know if, I can't remember actually where he lives. The name of the place is in Clitheroe, a bit further away from ICI. And when we went for outing in ICI, every year outing, once I stayed in Stirk house, and once I stayed in another hotel near Clitheroe bed and breakfast. They made it very efficient. They were very efficient. They made it in such a way that I could, even if I'm late, because we were very late, I could park my car behind and the door would be open. And it was only that room, so we entered and we slept. It took us a while to find, because it was dark, and another thing, driving in the dark, it was extremely difficult for me. But I managed. And we stayed in that place. It's just behind ICI. And what was it? They called it West Bradford, but it's not Bradford. It was just behind ICI, and it was a small village-like place. Mind you, Clitheroe itself was a village. When I first went, there was nothing there, only these 2 big company. One is the cement factory and the other one is the ICI. It was. Now it's known as Johnson Mathis. And but I wasn't there when it turned into Johnson Mathis. If it wasn't for that idiot of a person who pushed me out, I would have still been there with some of my friends. And today, after it was our customary to go and see my doctor today to see how she was coping with the grievance and her. She's looking much better today, thank God. Bless her. Yeah. We talked a little bit. My counselor said you should sit and talk and then make yourself, talk anything. It can be any rubbish, and it was rubbish when we were. I was talking rubbish anyway. I'll blame myself for everything. Anyway, it came up nice. Anyway, take care, everyone. God bless you. I hope everything goes on well. Whoever hasn't had a vaccine, I hope you get a vaccine soon. And I don't know if I had the side effect or anything, but I feel that the acidity was due to the Pfizer vaccination, but I may be wrong. I don't have it now. It's gone. Anyway, thanks a lot for listening to my sad old story or happy story, whatever it may be. And bye for now. Tomorrow is a big day. It's a 100th day, and I hope I'll be able to show you all something different. So take care. Don't forget to subscribe for me. Bye for now.